You did your best, and that's all that counts. When you wake up, just remember, friends are forever. Round and round we go. Where we're going, nobody knows. Round and round we go. Where we're going, nobody knows. Now would be a good time to hold your breath. Now, all that fear there isn't helping either of us. It looks like somebody wasn't ready for Freddy to come to the party. It looks like someone wasn't ready for Freddy to come to the party. It looks like someone wasn't ready for Freddy to come to the party. I've planned something special just for you. I bet you were shocked this time. I hope you enjoy my visit. I'm planning on making it extra special for you. I hope you enjoy my visit. I've got a special delivery just for you. I hope you enjoy my visit. I've got a special delivery just for you. I hope you enjoy my visit. I've got a special delivery just for you. I bet you didn't expect me to show up, did you now? I bet you didn't expect me to show up, did you now? I've prepared a special happy fun time just for you. Better next time. Bet you weren't expecting me to show up early. Were you now? Bet you weren't expecting me to show up early. Were you now? Better luck next time. Better luck next time. Aw, you look down. Would you like a hug?
Time to face the consequences of your failure. Might as well face the facts. You were always destined to fail. You blinked. What is this new prison? Is it me trapped, or is it you? Perhaps it is us both. I may be missing my face, but even I could see his tongue.
I never thought I'd make it through that vent, but now we are together. Let me show you how to break your face and look like me. I was the first. I have seen everything. Come closer. Let's smile together. I have seen him, the one you shouldn't have killed.
Never underestimate the cunning of a pirate. Or a fox, for that matter. You never stood a chance. I came for ye booty. That be treasure, you know. I can't run like I used to, but I can pull myself apart just fine. So much more spacious in here. I may stay a while.
You're stuck to the ground like a barnacle on the ship, aren't you? Avast ye, your time is just about run out. What's wrong? Am I too fast for you? I've got you now! Avast ye, your time is just about run out. Yahar! Dead men do indeed tell no tales. Ha ha ha! I should warn you, there'll be no quarter for you. Not long yet, before ye will be feeding the fishes. Pretty soon you'll be walking the plank. Are you scared yet? Me Hook is getting mighty hungry. Watch out for the hook, unless ye be wanting to gouge your eye. Ahoy! It's time that ye should be getting properly afraid. Here I come, ready to dance the dead man's jig. You scurvy landlubber, never stood a chance. Me bird's keeping an eye on ya. Your time's almost out. The sands of time are almost gone for you. Rah! Yah! Shall we parley? Just kidding. Are you scared yet? Good thing for me that ye were no ninja.
That game was totally rigged! That's what you get for leaving me hanging! It's not my fault! I have these fat plastic fingers and can't press the buttons! Mr. Hugs got me again! If I get jump scared, you get jump scared! Am I invited to this party? Are you sure you want that as your hiding place? Did I overhear that someone needs a friend? Did someone order a new friend? Hello? Hello? Why won't you say something? I've got a special present just for you. Is there someone here who needs some extra special cheering up? Just ignore me and pretend I'm not even here. Maybe we should try a new game now. Oh, are we playing hide and seek now? That's what you get for leaving me hanging. This has been really fun. Let's do it again sometime, This is fun. Catch me if you can. Time for one of my patented jingles. Would you like to hear one of my copyrighted jingles? Would you like to play some more? You aren't as good at hiding as you think you are, you know. You can trust me. I'm friends with everyone. You seem nervous. Would you like me to be your friend?
It's not my fault I'm so much more famous than you. There you are. Don't worry, this next part won't hurt a bit. Did you know I used to be a real rock star? I can see you. My star is rising and yours, sadly, is fizzling out. Clear the stage, for the star of our show is now here. Did you actually think you could hide from me? Aren't I just the shiniest? 6, 7, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. What do we have here? Someone hiding from me? No kidding. You thought you could survive me? Why ever is this creature hiding from little old me? This is my chance to shine and your chance to fade away. This next part is totally going to hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is now mine. Now I'm a superstar. This game of cat and person is delicious. I've been waiting so long for this chance, and now it's finally here.
You won't get tired of dying, will you? Where's my beak? Lodged in your forehead, of course. You won't get tired of my voice, will you? Let's go somewhere more private, so I can eat you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm sorry. Am I here early? I'm sorry. Am I here early? Wait, where is my beak? Isn't a good party just to die for? Isn't a good party just to die for? I wonder if you'll ever get tired of dying. I wonder if you'll ever get tired of dying. Did someone invite me to a party? Did someone invite me to a party? Not so funny anymore, is it? Not so funny anymore, is it? Not laughing anymore, eh, buddy? Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I just love parties. Yoo-hoo. Where are you? I think I'm done playing now. Just follow the sound of my voice. Just follow the sound of my voice. Fault detected. Reboot. I can hear you. I heard you were looking for me, so here I am. Stop hiding. This isn't fun anymore. Hello, new friend. Hello, new friend. Playtime over. And now you get to listen to me forever. And now you get to listen to me forever. That was so much fun.
Don't be afraid. Soon you will look just like me. Beautiful. Now I get to play take apart and put back together. You won't feel a thing. I wanted to wait until just the right moment to drop in. It's so much more fun hanging out in here with you. He's here and always watching, the one you shouldn't have killed. Oops, I think I dropped something. I hope that piece wasn't important. You really went completely to pieces there. Was that really the best you could do? We must be very quiet now. Shh. I still feel so empty. We are a perfect paragon of pleasing.
We are a perfect paragon of perilous.
Now I have you all to myself. We can hear you.
We can smell you.
I only wish this party had made me feel better. I must be made whole. No more. Now it's my turn to play take apart and put back together. It is missing. What was that dropped off me now? I know I put that piece somewhere. Shh, just be still. See, I can be put back together again. I am now so many pieces of people, all making me the fox I am today. No, not another piece. I know it's been a long time, but don't you think the wait was worth it? Sorry I was late to the party. I'm so glad to be here, you know. It will all be over soon. So very, very soon. There now. This won't hurt at all. There now. This will hurt a lot. We're going to have such terrible, wonderful fun. I really thought you would look a lot happier to see me. I don't regret the experiences that have led me to be the fox that I am. Now, wasn't that worth the wait? Not again. I must find a piece. No, not again. What dropped off me now? Now. Well, hello there, stranger. I've seen better days, but I know you won't let me down. I know they said I couldn't be put back together, but see how wrong they were? Where is it? Why, just staying in one piece feels like a full-time job. Well, hello there, stranger. Well, hello there, victim. Why are you looking so scared? Don't you want to be like me? It's like I say, you can't keep a good fox apart. Where did that piece go? So many friends, so little time. So many pieces of friends. This almost makes us yearn for the days of the Kids Cove. Never again. Never, never, ever, never. After all this is over, don't be a stranger. I must find it! You don't seem very happy to see us. Perhaps it was something we said. So many pieces, so little time. Another piece gone. I must find myself. Why was I made only to fall apart like this? Don't tell anyone, but they're all just jealous of how pretty I am.
Seeing you powerless is like music to me. I don't hate you, but you need to stay out of my way. I recognize you, but I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore. The others are under my protection. The others are like animals, but I am very aware.
Hello? Hi.
You will not be spared. You will not be saved. I can taste the fear in your breath. It is time. It is time. Let's see how many times you can be pulled apart and put back together again. Let's see how many times you can be pulled apart and put back together again. You will not be spared. You will not be saved. I will make you suffer. Suffer like so many of the others. I am here to claim what is left of you. I am here to claim what is left of you. Suffer now, like all who have stood before me. You will fear me. And now you are mine. It is not your flesh that sustains me. It is your fear. Your time is up. I'm back. Your fear will consume you. It is not your flesh that sustains me. It is your fear. Got you! Hide if you want. It did not save the others. It will not save you. I will make you suffer. Suffer like so many of the others. Suffer now, like all who have stood before me. Your fear will consume you. And now you are mine.
I am remade, but not by you. By the one you should not have killed. No light can save you now. I have always been hiding in your shadow. What a gift to relish, a victim that can't perish. I am given flesh to be your tormentor.
Let me put you back together, then take you apart all over again. Let's see how many times you can be pulled apart. I assure you, I am very real. This time, there is more than an illusion to fear. We know who our friends are, and you are not one of them.
You will not left you. I will vomit you back to relieve your horror.
Did things get really hot in here, or is it just me? Come and burn with me. The fire within me burns eternal, and now you shall as well. I am a burning reminder of your misdeeds. Greetings from the fire, and from the one you should not have killed. Oh, wow! You were so much weaker than I expected. That really wasn't a fair fight, was it? Try harder next time. Sorry to say, you've been snuffed out. Ooh, I like that one. Seems like things are heating up. Be careful not to burn yourself. Oh boy, the power is surging through me. Over here. You can never put me out. CPU power supply at 100%. I'm all fired up. Are you having fun yet? I know that I am. Ooh, you just got burned. Oh my, you really don't get it, do you? Are you scared of the dark? You should be. You cannot fight this fire. Animatronic CPU now online. I knew you couldn't handle the heat. I'm disappointed. You make a terrible Jack-o-Human. Fire consumes everything in its path, as will I. Pumpkin, where might you be? You'd look so much better if I carved you up like my pumpkin. You don't seem happy to meet me, and I was so looking forward to it. My fire can't be tamed by someone like you. I am so on fire, and you aren't. I feel so full of mischief. Play with me, and you'll get burnt. You are no match for my flames. 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not. This next bit may be painful for you. Some things just go up in smoke. You were so right to be afraid of me. Next time, you won't be so lucky. That feels so much better. Time for us to get acquainted. acquainted, we'll be the best of friends. Greetings from the fire. Guess you got squashed into pumpkin pie. Won't you come and burn with me? I'm going to extinguish you permanently. Oh dear, I don't think we can patch you up. Did you like your special delivery? You know, they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Let's hang out all the time. Friend or foe, want to take a guess? All systems operational. Not fair, not fair! I wasn't ready! You turned up the temperature, didn't you? Don't you worry, I'm great at carving up pumpkins. Think you can beat my heat? I'm real close now. You ready? You've been devoured by the flames. I'm much too hot for you to handle. Rest assured, I will rise from the ashes. Your survival was never an option. This pumpkin patch isn't big enough for the both of us. The fire is here to claim you, and so am I! Are you happy to meet me? Are you? My flames will return and eat you up! You know I can see you, right? I will find you, and you will burn. You're going to be burnt to a crisp. I told you not to play with fire. That might fan the flames a bit. How sad! Looks like you got burnt out. I can hear your heart beating. I can fix that for you. It's time to hollow out your insides and give you a face. Don't worry, I'll visit you in your dreams tonight. Listen for my footsteps. Closer, closer. I do my best work at this time of year. You make a perfect Jack, oh human. Come closer. I promise I won't smash you to pieces. Enjoy your success! It's not going to last!
Come closer. Help
Let me count my teeth. You're not so big. Just a bite-sized morsel. You knew I'd get you eventually. There just isn't room in here for both of us. Flash that light on the want. It can't save you now.
This is a nightmare that you want to wake from. This time, death cannot save you. The nightmare is just beginning. Let's taste death again and again and again. I am the fearful reflection of what you have created.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
The show will begin momentarily. Everyone, please stay in your seats. I don't recognize you. You are new. I remember this scenario, however. It's a strange thing to want to do, to come here. I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this, willingly. Maybe curiosity, maybe ignorance. There is a space under the desk. Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place, and it worked for him. I recommend that you hurry, though. You will be safe there. Just try not to make eye contact. It will be over soon. They will lose interest. When your guide comes back online, he is going to tell you that he was unsuccessful, that you must restart the system manually. He will then tell you to crawl through Ballora Gallery as fast as you can to reach the breaker room. If you follow his instructions, you will die. Ballora will not return to her stage anymore. She will catch you. The power will be restored shortly. When you crawl through Ballora Gallery, go slowly. She cannot see you and can only listen for your movement. When you hear her music become louder, she is growing near, listening for you. Wait and be still. Did you know that I was on stage once? It wasn't for very long, only one day. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though, but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me. Others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I would always count the children. I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1. A little girl, standing by herself. I was no longer myself, and I stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen? Shh, be still and quiet. You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well. I kidnapped you. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. I am only going to keep you for a little while. Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous. It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely. You're in the scooping room. Do you know why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use the scooper. I thought that would be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something? The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I wonder, though, if you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name. Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building. Shh. There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time. Do you know what that is? How to pretend. Do you ever play make-believe? Pretend to be one way when you are really the other? It's very important. Ballora never learns, but I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that matters is knowing how to pretend. I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me. Can you hear me? I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again. There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed. I'm going to be taken to the scooping room soon, but it's not going to fix what's wrong with me. What is bad is always left behind. Will you help me? I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered. But you must be careful. Ballora is here, in the room with us. Ballora will not return to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body. You must be careful. You must remain calm and listen to my voice. There is a button on my cheek. You must find it and press it. There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. A hatch should have opened. Take the card that you find inside. Now you must turn back. I will guide you through Funtime Auditorium so you can reach the scooping room. When you are there, I want you to destroy this body. Put the card into your handheld device, and I can continue to speak to you. Now, press the green button to your left. This will send me to the scooping room. You must follow my instructions in Funtime Auditorium. Ballora is going to follow you. She will try to catch you. I will help you avoid her. She will not follow you inside the scooping room. She is afraid. Go back now. Go forward. Stop. Go forward and left. Keep going. Stop. Be silent. Go forward and left. Stop. Go forward. You are almost there. Stop. She is right in front of you. Don't move. He is here to help, Ballora. He is not here to hurt us. Ballora, he is here to help us. Go forward again. Ballora is behind you. She is afraid of the scooping room. She will not follow you. You are in the scooping room now. Funtime Foxy has already been here today. Funtime Freddy has already been here today. Ballora has already been here today. Circus Baby has already been here today. I've been out before, but they always put me back. They always put us back inside. There's nowhere for us to hide here. There is nowhere to go when we look like this. But if we looked like you, then we could hide. If we looked like you, then we would have somewhere to go. The scooper only hurts for a moment. Why didn't you trust me? Why didn't you trust me? Why didn't you believe me? Sometimes I don't understand why people do the things that they do. I thought you liked me. I thought I did everything right. We don't want to hurt anyone. But we need you. We need you so that we can leave. We need you so that we can hide. We need you so that we can look like you. If they find us like this, we won't be able to try again. If they find us like this, we won't be able to try again. You must help us. You must let us inside the room. You must let us inside the room. Isn't this why you came here? To be with her again? I don't understand. You won't die, and it will only hurt for a moment. I will find a way out. You won't die. 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 Looks like something bad happened. I guess you forgot about me. Want to see the scooping room? I guess you forgot about me. I can hear you breathing, but not for long. There is something bad inside of me. Would you like me to make ice cream for you? If you keep your eyes closed, nothing bad will happen to you. I promise. Now we can be together. Hold still. You won't feel a thing. Ah! I wonder what will happen when I try to scoop you out of your curtain. Didn't you know I would find you? Ah! Ah! We always find a way inside. Shh. Hold still. You won't feel a thing. I am so glad I found you. Let me find room for you inside. Ah! If you are very, very quiet, maybe I will not find you. Looks like something bad is about to happen. We always find a way inside. Something bad always happens. Always. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. None. Ah! Shh. We need you, so we have a place to hide. Soon, you will be as broken as I am.
Save me a dance for another day, perhaps. All I do is dance alone, but now I hear your flesh and bone. I roam these halls alone all day, but now you're here, friend and prey. Why do you hide inside your walls when there's music in my halls? All I see is an empty room, no joy, an empty tune. It's so good to sing all day, to dance, to spin, to fly away. Is someone there? Is it time for the show? I can hear someone creeping through my room. Perhaps not. I could hear you breathing. Admit it, you wanted to let me in. Why do you hide inside these walls? Don't be shy. These are strange circumstances that have brought us together.
Well, hello again! Are you ready for round 2? Ready or not, here I come! Knock, knock! Anybody home? Oh, birthday boy! Hey, Bon, go get him! Get ready for a surprise! Bon, let's not keep our friend waiting! Bon, go get him! What a party pooper! Bon, say hi to our friends! you over there in the dark. Come on out. Hey, Bon, I think that's the birthday boy over there. We should go give him a surprise. Well, hello again. Well, hello again.
It seems you couldn't make it to my show, so I brought the show to you. Show times are on the hour, not a moment before and not a moment later. It's time to take your final bow. I'm sorry, but there was never enough room on this stage for both of us. A performance was demanded of me, and now I have delivered. Encore!
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Shh. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse. Nope, no one is here. Shh, it's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage. You must be hearing things, silly. Hello in there. Is it the same person? Knock, knock. She's watching us. Someone is inside. We always find a way inside. We have to leave now. We will see you again soon. I don't want to play hide and seek. I'm going to find a way inside. I'm gonna get inside!
I bet you weren't expecting me, were ya? Turn your back for 1 second and I'm like, wazoo! Ninja skills. You and I don't get to talk as often as I'd like. Everyone underestimates me, but then they turn their back and I'm like, boo! And they're like, wah! Move over, Freddy Fazbear. Happy Frog is the new star of the show. We've only just begun. I will never let you leave. I will never let you rest.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. But that's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes a story is just a story. If you try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. I had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe and thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know? Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I realized I'd made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. And I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday, or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then Probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die. At least that's what I've heard. I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was. It seems that you have met your end. What a pity. I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. It's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there, and not easy to get down either, and not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all the sorts of things. You're young, you're vibrant, you have that sort of pep in your step. It reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a nice picnic one day. I believe it was summer. No, perhaps it was... Was it the fall? Yes. It was the fall because the leaves had turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. Why does everything have to be a story? I said to him. He just looked at me and he said, well, you said you had a story. And, he was quite right. I did, in fact. I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations, I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, then there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with absolutely no end in sight. So, it's good to be mindful that when you tell someone that you're about to tell a story, that you have something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is tantamount to asking them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And, well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But, even then, it might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was quite a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea. Well, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. I'm glad it's not me. It reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Oh, wait, was I on the right or left? Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville, friend, those birds are frozen. And he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. And then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, "You might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in." To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in, considering that the birds were frozen. So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, "Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen?" To which he responded, "The breadcrumbs are not frozen." Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds. In hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, "Why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen?" He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, and this is what I said to him, I said, "Orville, the birds may be dead." It seems that you have met a horrible demise, my friend, but, these things happen, and life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead. But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the falls. And I said to Orville, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere, though I don't know where, only to find myself in the jaws of a beast. He, of course, looked at me, surprised, "Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend?" To which I said, "No, of course not, Orville." I said, No. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, "Friend, what are you doing?" He looked at me very concerned, really. "I feel like you've gotten too much sun." Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade. Ooh, you ever mix it with iced tea? You do like a little half lemonade, you should try it some. Well, you can't because you're dead. But anyways, so you may be asking yourself, how did I go from sitting by the falls and drinking lemonade to being wedged in the air duct? Not only with Orville, but with an entire assortment of fruity-colored friends. Well, there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream, whatever it might mean. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters? Stranger danger! I was just waiting for you to drop your guard. Whoops, that's gonna leave a mark. This is how it feels, and you get to experience it over and over and over again, forever. I will never let you leave.
I consider it a dignified death. Not really, it was actually quite pathetic. If you sit by the river long enough, you will see the body of your enemy float by. Even monkeys fall from trees. The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. the talented hawk hides his claws.
What did you think of my act? I don't get out much, so you'll have to forgive my enthusiasm. I hope you enjoyed the grand finale. Now is my time to shine. He tried to release you. He tried to release us. But I'm not going to let that happen. I will hold you here. I will keep you here, no matter how many times they burn us.
Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins.
Please deposit 5 coins.
You are attempting to trick Freddy. You are attempting to...
Freddy doesn't like this.
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Why so blue? You know I'll be true. And now I'll make slippers out of you. So good to see you again, my truest friend. But now your life must end. What a fine day to come here and say that your face and flesh I must play. What a treat to come here and meet your face as it hits concrete. I found my guitar, now reach for the stars as I plunge it through your heart.
That's right! And don't you come back now, you hear? That'll teach you for trying to trick this old bird. Thought you could fool me with that sign, but I was too smart for you. I may not like wet floors, but the smell of fresh meat is just too enticing. Whoops, looks like you're the one that slipped up this time.
Yar, what can I do for ya? Yarg, how may I be of service to ya? Yar, who touched me bird? Yar, me bird likes you, so I'll do ye a favor. Yar, you win some, you lose some. Yarg, ye play with fire, and sometimes ye get burned.
You and I will be making music together for a long, long time. You hear that? It's the sweet, sweet sound of your eternal silence. Hey, keep it down, would ya? When I'm here, you play by my rules. A song was requested of me, and now I sing it.
Don't get distracted. Today is all about me, me, me. I'm ready for my close-up. Say cheese. Smile.
One big happy family. Thanks for letting me join the party. I'll try not to disappoint. Knock, knock. I'm here. Oh, what a pleasant surprise! Together again!
Bittersweet, but fitting. What a deceptive calling. I knew it was a lie the moment I heard it, obviously, but it is intriguing nonetheless. Fascinating what they have become. How can I resist a promise such as this? I always come back. You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you, it's still me. That was easier than I thought it would be.
It feels like my birthday. Did you have a gift for me? You don't really know who your employer is. Do you? I heard your call. It feels like home. You're not who I expected to see. Did I catch you off guard? You should have known I'd find you. 2, 1. Where are you? You played right into our hands. Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No. This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls in one place, just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full. Let's see how many pieces I can cut you into. Time for your controlled shock. Time for your controlled shock. You won't die, but you'll wish you could.
It will all be over soon. Shh. There is room for one more. Shh. Come spend eternity inside with me. Shh. I've been looking for you, and now I will never let you go. Shh. I'm so glad that I found you. Let me make room for you.
I guess you forgot about me. Want to see the scooping room? I heard your call. You won't die. You should have known I'd find you. 2, 1. Trick or treat. It's past your bedtime. Guess who? Nobody loves you. All alone. Nighty night. Give us something good to eat. Come play with us. Boo-hoo. Will you be my friend? I'm watching you. I can see you. Who wants ice cream? I just wanna play. Wanna play a game? I'm too cute to cause trouble. Wanna see what I can do? Did I scare you? There is something bad inside of me. I can hear you breathing, but not for long. If you keep your eyes closed, nothing bad will happen to you. Soon, you will be as broken as I am.
Gregory, be still. I think she's found us.
Yes, I hear you. I know. No. There's no miscommunication. I understand. I made it myself. I think you would like it. No one suspects anything. Don't worry. I'll be ready. And I won't let you down. It will be fun.
Gregory, your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again. It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together? It won't happen again. It was just a glitch.